I'm going to be reading from Genesis. It's Genesis chapter 2, the first half of Genesis 2. Then Adonai God formed a person, the Hebrew word is Adam, from the dust of the ground, and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life so that he became a living being. Adonai God planted a garden toward the east in Eden. Adonai God took the person and put him in the Garden of Eden to cultivate it, to care for it. Then Adonai said, "It isn't good that this person should be alone. I will make for him a companion who is suitable for helping him." So from the ground, Adonai God formed every wild animal, every bird that flies in the air. He brought them to the person to see what he would call them. Whatever the person would call each living creature, that was to be its name. So the person gave names to all the livestock, to the birds in the air, and to every wild animal. But for Adam, there was not even one companion that would be suitable for helping him. Then God caused a deep sleep to fall upon this person, and while he was sleeping, he took one of the ribs and closed up the place from which he took it with flesh. He closed it up with flesh. The rib which Adonai God had taken from the person, he made a woman person. He brought her to the man person. The man person said, "At last, this is bone of my bones and flesh of my flesh. She is to be called woman because she was taken out of man." This is a fascinating story of the beginning of humanity. And we see that the Creator has perfectly designed this male being from the dust of the earth, and has created this man in the image of the Creator himself. And the Creator brings these animals to Adam to name, and he's looking for a partner. He's looking for someone who will fit him, someone who can be like him, but yet different. Someone that he can come alongside and partner with. So he names all the animals, and at the end of this long line of animals, there's no partner, there's no being that seems to fit him, that seems to be right for him. So then the Creator opens up the man and takes out of him a rib and creates and designs this perfect, beautiful being that is to be a companion for this man. And Adam, the first man, is so in awe. He says, "Wow, man, what a woman." And he recognizes the beauty of having that partner. And what a beautiful beginning. And this marriage, this relationship is not perfect. It's far from perfect. It starts out perfect. It starts out being perfection, paradise. Everyone gets along and nobody's fighting. No animals are eating each other. And there's this perfect unity between the man and the woman. And this unity that is so beautiful and parallels the union and the companionship that we are to have with our Creator as well. So it doesn't end there, it goes on, but the beauty that the Creator has designed, this match made in heaven of a man and a woman, and the way that the bodies connect, and the way that the hearts connect, and then the way that just male and female characteristics complement and also oppose, and rightfully so, that we are to, men and women are to use our capabilities and our abilities as who we are to urge our spouse or husband or wife to be better at what they are doing, and they for us as well. I just think the beginning of this is beautiful, and how we long to return to this time of perfect and beautiful unity between man and woman. And that first relationship that was designed by the Creator so perfectly was male and female. Very obvious, very clear, very simple. And when things went on later and Adam and Eve were not happily ever after married, and they had a lot of difficulties with their children and offspring to follow, that wasn't because God messed anything up. That was because as human beings, we made decisions that cause ramifications that we can ask for forgiveness, but the ramifications are still there. But ultimately, we serve a perfect Creator who has designed us to work in unity and has perfectly designed the human body to be everything that is needed for who we are, for our gender, and also in our relationships. So just wanted to share that.